welcome back to Nintendo Minute. So this week, we thought we'd share some really fun travel essentials and travel tips.
For Nintendo Switch.
For Nintendo Switch.
Yes.
And obviously, we get to go on lots of really fun trips with our job. We go to like lots of trade shows and see you guys sometimes, and it's always really fun with you guys.
We wanted to bring you into our world a little bit of how we travel with Nintendo Switch. So of course, we thought we would start with how we take our Nintendo Switch with us. So we each have our own. This is literally our own.
This is our
cases that we use.
Cases.
But what is inside?
What is inside? What's inside yours?
I like
yours
this.
Is much larger
I like this
than
one
mine.
because you can put a good amount of stuff in here, but it's not too bulky. So let's see. I have, of course, the correct color scheme of the all blue Joy-Con. I have a little wipe cloth that comes in handy. And then on this side, obviously we have all the games, but over here is where it gets interesting. USB-C cable, need that for whatever charging needs you might have.
This thing has been very useful.
Of course, the Joy-Con wrist straps, and then this. Yes, I love
this
that I have
very
room for
useful.
This is
one of us has to have this.
This is a stand for when you're doing, just playing with the Switch and tabletop mode. Set it up there.
Yeah,
and
it's perfect
you're all set.
on the airplane tray table.
And I like this one because it has 3 different settings depending on what level you have it at.
Yeah, or like a light.
Exactly.
Situation.
This is very handy to have. Yes.
Mine's a lot slimmer than yours, but.
So you make me carry all the stuff.
I do.
Okay.
You are my pack mule. But I have like my cable in here, headphones, games, Switch.
This one is it's tougher than it looks.
This one is a nice case too because it's pretty slim, so it fits pretty easily in a in your bag or backpack or something like that.
Yeah.
But it has enough room right here to like kind of keep a couple of things, which is nice. And then of course I have you around to carry the rest of my stuff. So.
Okay.
What are friends for? What are friends for?
Great.
Great.
Yes.
The other cool thing that we have are just some other travel essentials.
Important things.
That is, I think, especially if you're taking a longer trip or on an airplane.
Yeah, you need to plan ahead a little bit.
Yeah, this is like your essential. What you're going to take on the plane, carry on with you. So we do have it in this like really awesome Le Sport Sac Nintendo duffel. And of course, you can easily carry this onto an airplane.
A lot of room in here.
Lots of room to put all your stuff. But first thing, headphones.
Don't be that person who is, playing their Switch or other device just at full volume out for the. That happens from time to time. I wonder what is happening here.
That's rude.
Yes.
Don't do that.
Be polite.
Be polite and also fashionable with your very own iHome Nintendo branded headphones.
Now this is important as well. If you're on a really long flight and maybe you don't have a power source under your seat. External battery.
Yeah.
But look at these. These are really cool.
So cool.
That one looks like an SNES controller. Here we have Breath of the Wild. Very nice.
And this one, see, this is important. We've had this problem before. Not problem,
double USB if you're traveling with a friend and you are both in need. This shall provide.
This literally happened to us on a flight.
Yeah.
On a flight to, I think it was for PAX.
A lifesaver.
We were playing Zelda, and both of us were not going to stop playing Zelda.
Good thing I was prepared.
That was yours.
I don't know about you.
That was, again, pack mule. A good friend is also a pack mule. That's another travel tip.
What else is in there?
International travelers. This is a really cool passport.
Oh, is that your passport?
This is my passport.
Yeah.
The freedom to travel. It's not a real passport, guys. No.
Make your allegiances known as you enter a new country.
Yes, that
I'm
you're
with Link.
You're with Hyrule. you're a Hylian. But yeah, it's very nice. A nice little passport holder.
What else?
And then we got something on the bag, but also we have another version of it. But luggage tags.
Luggage tags, important.
A
lot of bags look alike. This one does not look alike, but if yours does.
Yeah, you want to protect your stuff.
Don't lose it.
It's also helpful if your bag does get like sent somewhere else. Sometimes there's issues with the airlines,
Let's hope not. Let's hope not.
Let's hope not, but at least you'll have your address and your name on there. And you can describe to them what your bag looks like, and that's also very helpful. But these are really cute. I think you and I also have cappy ones on our
They're very nice.
Which is very it's perfect for traveling, of course. So these are some just travel essentials to help you, pass the time, stay organized when you're going on a trip. Speaking of passing the time, there's also some games that is very fun to play on the airplane or on a long trip.
If you're traveling with a friend, a good multiplayer game is the best way to pass the time. And we've thought of a couple here. Not the obvious ones though. We know Mario Kart, Snipper Clips. These are great games, but we've got some deeper cuts from the eShop that we'd like to share.
Yes, you can
The
go
first is a game
first.
called Crawl.
Oh my
Which
gosh.
it's up to 4 players, but you sort of take turns playing as the hero and the enemies in this dungeon crawling experience. And as the enemy defeats the main player, they become sort of the hero.
Yeah.
And it sort of cycles through, who
Right.
can make it the longest without getting overcome by the enemies.
And it's super
Yes.
fun, very fast paced, and there's a bit of like leveling up you can do
Right.
as well. You also get to switch when you're the enemy into some different characters. So
You can even in spirit like a giant
Pot.
that you just throw yourself at somebody. It's really fun.
It's really fun
Yes.
to try to hit somebody with the pot, but
The thing
it's
that I
hard.
like about it is when we play, I usually win. Next game is
Oh.
called Worms, WMD, Worms
Yeah.
series. I think you and I have been longtime fans of this
Yes,
series.
totally. And it's kind of like a strategy.
Yeah, definitely
Yep.
turn-based
Strategy
strategy.
game.
Plays the cute little worms who are real vicious, though.
They're real- they
They
have,
try and
like-
blow each other up.
They do, and there's
Yeah.
a whole array of weapons
All
that they
sorts of
use to
things,
blow
yes.
each other up.
Right.
There's also different maps that are really fun and challenging. And it really is fun to play. It's a very easy game to kind of
Yes.
play on a long flight.
Excellent multiplayer game.
Yeah.
Yes.
So those are some suggestions if you're about to take a trip with a friend and need something to do, and you both have Nintendo Switch, or one of you have a Nintendo Switch. Really, really nice.
Yeah.
And then our last thing, is just maybe some travel tips.
Hmm.
You and I travel a lot. I've learned a few things.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I'll
What
let
have you
I'll let
learned?
you go first.
Why?
Because I want to know what you've learned.
You're gonna close this off with your great big wisdom of a tip here. Okay,
Exactly.
great. My tip is, a lot of times if you're going on a flight, you'll expect like, okay, maybe there'll be a blanket, maybe there'll be a pillow or something, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe they'll pass out headphones even. Don't expect that
No.
you're gonna get that. If you are gonna need something, bring it with you. So if you're gonna need the pillow, maybe get a nice travel pillow that you like and that you know that you can sleep with if that's what you're gonna need. That's my tip.
Take your
Yes.
carry-on of all the essential things that you know you're gonna want to
Right.
have.
Right.
And don't depend
Because
on
you never
others.
know when you're going to come up short, like, oh, we don't have it this time. Uh-oh.
My other tip, I think I think is helpful, is to eat a very good, solid, real meal before you get on a flight. Because
Eating is a good life tip.
Eating is
beyond travel.
generally
you
is a good
you should
life
eat
tip.
something.
On the plane, the food is very shaky. Like you don't.
Or again, may not be available.
May
at
not be
all.
available.
You don't know. Right.
So don't depend on that. And I have a very strange routine of when I take long trips of any kind, I have to get pre-flight noodles. I don't know why this is a thing, but I just feel really good after eating like a really big bowl of warm noodles.
Now, what if noodles are not available? What is your plan B here? You don't have one.
I don't have
I think
one.
that should be the next challenge. Have a
This
backup
has never
plan.
happened to me before. I've
Jeez.
always gotten the pre-flight
Whew,
noodles.
okay.
I don't know. I know these airports.
Great.
We are actually about to take a pretty exciting trip
Yes.
in the weeks to come.
Yes.
So
Maybe we'll have a thing or two to share
Yeah.
with you from that. We'll see.
So stay tuned for that. As always, thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you next week. And remember,
Nintendo Minute is never a minute.
see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.